Go.
Hey there, everybody. Kristan Getsy here with a guru in the financial space and a good friend of mine. Everybody say hi to Mike Kessling. Hey, Mike.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing great. So
Great.
Mike and I've known each other for a number of years, but honestly, I knew his father a long time before. So Mike, how did we ultimately meet? Through your dad?
I know we met through my dad. My dad, I think, sent you a postcard maybe 10 plus years ago. And through that, like, my dad has been in this business since 1970, and he identifies people in the community that he thinks are movers and shakers that he likes to be around. And here we are about 10 or 15 years later with a wonderful relationship with you, TC, and your family. So it's been a great ride so far.
Yeah, absolutely. Because we adore knowing you and the entire family. It's like you guys let us ride your coattails to some wonderful events, and you guys throw great parties. But so tell people a little bit about yourself and your business.
Great. So like I said, yeah, my name's Mike Kessling. I've been in business with my dad for 15 years this November. He specializes in risk management, and he's worked with small to medium-sized family businesses and individuals on assisting them with financial planning needs, which range from estate and business planning to exiting the business. So when people sell their companies, or someone becomes disabled or dies prematurely, there's many things that my dad does for them to make sure they can continue that legacy with their family business. So that's how I started. I did that for about 10 years. The last 5 years, I've actually hired and partnered with an investment specialist, and that investment specialist has helped transform my business to the next level. Many people in our world now, they'd like to have what they refer to as a one-stop shop, which is just, hey, I'm going to come in. I'd like you guys to handle everything. We were not set up for that. So that's one more step getting closer to us being able to fulfill that need for our clients by handling their investments as well.
Well, I am so excited to know where you guys have been and where you guys are going. It's been neat to see the evolution and the creativity that you've brought into your family's business and to the team, and how you've been able to take it to the next level, if you will.
Great. Thank you very much.
So, and then I'm really excited too, because when I asked you to get on Team Getsy for Live2Lead Global2Local, you actually, I was expecting a no, because I know how busy you are. And then the stars aligned and you said yes.
Well, a couple of things have changed. There was a city council that I was serving on for a couple of years, and my time had expired with the city council because I moved. And then there was another board where my timeline for that board fell off as well. So there's some time that opened up, and plus, since it was you, I figured I would say yes anyway.
A lot of people tell me it's hard to say no to me. I don't get that, but okay. So, hey, we are part of an amazing team bringing an amazing event to the tri-state, and specifically to Northern Kentucky. As we dive into Live2Lead Global2Local, I plan on making this an annual event, but this is our inaugural event, bringing some big name speakers and some amazing local people all together to bring some personal development. And I know that you've been researching the people who are going to be here. So who are you most excited about listening to?
Well, the one for me that stuck out in my head most notably is John Maxwell. My mom and dad have read their books forever. I've read several of their books. I wrote a couple of them down, but one of the ones that I really found of value was Invaluable Laws of Growth. I think there was like 15 ways, whatever that may be. Somebody else I'm looking forward to is Ed. I know you mentioned a couple things that you really liked about him, Max Out Your Life podcast, and there's a couple things that you've triggered for me alone on that. So maybe that's why people have a difficult time saying no to you, because you provide value in other ways where you think that they could benefit from these. So I'm really looking forward to digging a little deeper on that, and checking out some of the podcasts leading up to the event.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty spectacular, and I know the afternoon lineup is going to be interesting as well. We got a big get this last week. We finished filling out the Pivot to Progress, which is the fireside chat at the end of the day. We have 2 doctors that are going to be on the panel, as well as Jamie Smith from the Business Courier. And you, as someone who helps small business owners, would also be excited about the Pivot to Progress, because we're basically talking about how our business is going to survive in civil unrest, And in this space of pandemic, I don't know what's going to happen. So I think you and everybody else will be able to get a lot out of not just the national speakers that are going to motivate us and give us some amazing tips, but also the afternoon. So I'm looking forward to all of the people coming out, and you really give a shout out to your friends and say, hey, come on, this is a great thing to do.
I'll do it.
Awesome.
I'll do it. Absolutely. I appreciate all that you do, and I appreciate being involved.
I am so glad you're on our team, and I look forward to doing many more of these in the future. And I know you're on board. This is me getting it on record.
Absolutely. You got me.
All right. Thanks so much, Mike. I appreciate it.
All right. Take care. Appreciate it.
Go.